Hi everyone, this is Canon i-SENSYS LBP673Cdw. In this video I will show you how to wirelessly connect this printer to any device in your network. Let's get into it. First off, you need to set up Wi-Fi in your printer settings. To do this, use the navigation arrows over here to select Menu on the home screen, press OK, go to Preferences, switch to Network, and go to the very first menu, select Wire or wireless LAN. So press here, switch to wireless, press OK. It's configuring settings. Settings applied, and next stay in the network menu and switch to wireless LAN settings. And it's searching for Wi-Fi networks nearby. This printer can connect to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi networks only, so select this band of your network, press OK, and on the next screen you will have to enter your network key or password, in other words. So to switch between capital and small letters, you need to select entry mode and press OK. Here you can switch to small and big letters and to digits. Also, you can go back and switch to symbols over here and enter symbols if your password contains any. So what you need is use the numeric keyboard, just like on old cell phones, to enter your password. I need to switch to small letters in my case and press the right arrow after each letter. I'm using very simple password for this example. I hope your password is stronger than mine. So you need to enter your password and select Apply, press OK. Do you want to connect using new settings? Select Yes and press OK. Now it's connecting. Let's also configure Wi-Fi direct connection so that you will be able to connect your printer directly to your devices without connection to shared network. To do this, let's go back to Preferences, Network, and switch to Direct Connection Settings. Press OK, and what you need to do first is enable Wi-Fi direct. Switch to On, settings applied. Also, you can set time until your devices will be disconnected from the printer, up to 60 minutes, or switch to 0 to disable this feature. Settings applied. Now go to Access Point Mode Settings and set SSID or your network name for the printer. Switch to On. The same as when you're entering the password, you can switch between different types of symbols over here. So let's name the printer. By the way, you can't use special symbols here except the hyphen. So use just only letters and digits. And that's pretty it. Once you're done, hit Apply, settings applied, and now let's set custom password for our printer. Once again, switch to On and enter password. Let me use just simple password for this example. You have to enter at least 10 characters like this and apply. So settings applied once again. Now press the back arrow and go to this feature, keep enabled if SSID, blah, blah, blah. Never mind, just enable this feature so your printer can be detected by your devices. Changes effective after main power is turned on and off and on back again. So what you need is press and hold the power button until the printer turns off, like this. Wait for the display to turn off also. Okay, and then press the power button once again, and your printer is all set. Now you have two options to connect any device, either computer or smartphone, to this printer. Option number one is connect to the same Wi-Fi network as your printer. You can connect to 5 GHz network as well. The point is to be connected to the same Wi-Fi router or mesh system. And Another option is connect to your printer directly using your password you've just created. But keep in mind that when you connect it to the printer directly, you can't use internet because you are disconnected from your router. Also, to use this printer on a computer, you need to add it to the system or make sure it's added. To do this, click on the Start menu on Windows, go to Settings, and start typing Printer, select printers and scanners, and click on Add Device. Your printer should be found over here. Just wait for it. Make sure you're connected to a correct network. If you're waiting for too long, try to reconnect to 2.4 GHz network, and then you can reconnect to 5 GHz back for higher speed. So let's connect to 2.4 GHz so far. Go back to Bluetooth in devices, and one more time select printers and scanners and try to add device from another network. Now it's easily found. You can add device. It's connecting. Just wait for it. Now it's ready. Also, to use this printer on computers, you need to install drivers. So if you have an optical drive in your computer, you can install drivers just from this CD that was in the box. But if you don't have an optical drive, you need to open any web browser and Google search for Canon i-SENSYS, your printer and model, and the download word. So perform this Google search and open Canon support website. Make sure this is your printer over here and scroll down, switch to drivers tab. In this menu, select your operating system, Mac or Windows, and your Windows version, and scroll down until you see master setup. So find the download button, download the file. Once downloaded, you need to click on the file, answer yes in this window. Now you can minimize your browser, select your language. By the way, we can already switch to the faster network, 5 GHz. Let's reconnect. Let me ignore my antivirus. Click on your location, on your region, Europe in my case. Click OK, and it takes you to the master setup. Click on Start Setup. It's checking some info, downloading something, probably drivers. Click yes, accept the license agreement, and one more agreement about something. Anyway, you have to agree, otherwise you will not be able to set up the printer. Now check if your printer is powered on. Click next. Now it's trying to detect the printer. Once the printer is detected, just click next. Connect the printer via Wi-Fi. We've already done it, so continue. It's successfully connected to the printer and downloading the software. Just wait for it. And that's pretty it, guys. You're all set now. You can print a test page, but let me skip this step. Just hit next. Uncheck these checkboxes if you don't want desktop shortcuts for user manual and remote UI. Click on Finish. It takes you to your remote UI menu, but it's not set up on my printer, and this is not a topic of this video. Now you can print from any application that allows you to do it. For example, let's say you wish to print an email. You need to go to your mail application, select an email you wish to print, click on the printer icon. Make sure your printer is selected here. Now set up which pages of this document you wish to print, all of them or odd, even, custom, specify range or comma separated value to print just only page 1 and 3, for example, how many copies you wish to make, which layout you prefer, color or black and white, printing, more settings, select your paper size, how many pages per sheet you wish to print. You can print up to 4 pages per sheet. Set margins, if allowed. By the way, you can set custom margins like this, just drag these lines. Upscale or downscale your document. Enable two-sided printing. By the way, this printer is capable of printing on both sides automatically. So you can select flip on short edge or flip on long edge. So test this feature to adjust for your needs. So also you can enable headers and footers and background graphics if it's present in the letter, and click on print. Your document will be printed. To set up the printer on smartphones, I recommend you to install Canon Print application. It's available both in App Store and Google Play Store. So install this application, open it. On the first launch, give all the permissions at once, because otherwise you will not be able to set up the printer correctly. And next, on the home screen, switch to Add/Switch tab and tap on Register Printer. Make sure your smartphone is connected to the same network as your printer and select it from this list. Now close the application and you can print right from this application or from any application that allows you to print files, emails, and so on. That's pretty, guys. I hope this was helpful. If yes, consider to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button. Any questions, comment below, and be awesome. See you in the next video.